Hey guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 on Sandy Bay. Yep, I'm waiting until the update for Cobra Park Farm comes out to continue playing it. I've just kind of had enough with the stupid things like courseplay running outside of a field. Could be just courseplay, but considering it's only happened on that map, for the most part I think it is just that map. So we are on Sandy Bay. You'll see a MacDon FD75S Flex Draper. So it's a 35-foot header. It is got its own trailer. Same as that in length. Doesn't need this technically, although I probably will use it with this because of dolly. And it's a draper. It's something different. I don't know if you really see MacDon in the UK too much. So here's a question for you guys, and I probably know the answer at this point. If you guys feel you don't see MacDon in the UK, but then we don't really see Fent in the UK, shall I keep this? Shall I swap out of this? Keep this? I don't know. I'd probably, like I said, I'll probably keep the trailer. This can get trailered, of course, I hope. Anyway, it does have its own trailer, but it tends to be, because it's a dolly, a pain, to say the least. So, leaving it down to you guys. I may end up waiting and seeing what this performs like when actually harvesting come the next summertime, I guess. So what are we doing today? Well, let's tab over through to the JCB. We've got to get the JCB going on courseplay. This is a larger field, so I probably won't do any of it. Then what I'm thinking is taking a trip to the shop with probably the Ford that I've got information that this has been released. This Ford with the dirty skin is being released now. It's Pedro that did the reskin of it. So that's being uploaded. Nothing else. No one takes credit for the actual machine being the textures on it originally. The original creator of this, I believe, has uploaded it to the mod hub of the Ford. That still stands. It's just retextures. I think I should have that link in my mod spreadsheet relatively soon, but this is not my tractor. I just say this, so this will be available soon, if not already. We'll take that down to the forest and get some forestry going. I've been wanting to do a little bit on that, and we've got a good old forest, so why not do that? So let's get this going. So we are 6 meters, field 13, start corner there, 3 headlands. And how does that look? I can't help but think I already have done this once, after the fact. And we are done. That was a nice, easy one. So this is winter barley going in this field. We'll, first waypoint, switch that off, put that on, and see how that goes from there. Reset that to put that on auto. I don't know if they need GPS or auto on that really, because we're not using GPS currently. First waypoint, drive course, and it will figure out its thing and do its thing. Hopefully we'll follow it to the start, then we'll come back and end up heading off to the forest. Alrighty, we've got the JCB going, so what I do want to draw your guys' attention to courseplay. The development version of it has got a little neat update. Down on the bottom you'll see a timer. 25 minutes and 28 seconds. At the current speed, that's how long it's going to take to do this field. Pretty cool, I thought. So, we're head off to the John Deere? No. The Defender. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a little bit. It'll probably be the thumbnail. Now this generator with lights. Why is it the same color as the Defender? Well, because this is our forestry unit. Each time we do some forestry, we'll take this down and go down to the store with it. Well, the forest. So, what's going to be the easiest way? A left turn, I think. Now, there are some good things coming with this Land Rover. Virtual Farmer is working on the redo of this. We have actually found the website where this model was originally purchased for the off-road drive game. So there is talks of possibly getting it, and nothing is confirmed or not confirmed yet on that. But we may end up having a Land Rover with the steering wheel on the correct side for British maps, which will be amazing. And Virtual has been working on that. So I must say I quite look forward to showing that off at some point when that is ready, along with Rainbow Dave will be getting that, no doubt. Sim, of course, Virtual himself. We have been the guinea pigs and testing that one. So I was kind of hoping at some point to get some forestry done in the dark using these floodlights. Is that the forest on the right there? Yes, yes it is. What is the name of the forest here? I forget. I definitely forget the name of it. We'll stop there. Put our hazards on. Enchanted Forest. Have I read that correct? Almost. It even beeps. I wondered if these beep. Now I believe this has pretty much come out as a gas on Mod Hoster. So how much forestry are we going to do in here? I'm hoping quite a bit. Oh, screenshot time. This is calling for a screenshot. So there you go. That'll be the thumbnail. That just looked too good. Really did. So I had to switch it off, otherwise the steering wheel would correct itself, which I'm guessing is something to do with the gearbox mod. Oh, here it is. Beautiful forest. I never really looked too much in the forest area. Wow, it's definitely nice. We could get some big machinery in here, like the Samparupa, or whatever the thing's called. Wonder how much that is to rent. You know what, I think that would be kind of cool to use that in here. Now, I'm just driving through looking at the place right now, because this is the first time, honestly, I've been in here. So at the same time, I'm still looking for errors, looking for funky things. That is a huge tree. And of course I didn't even have a chainsaw yet. Can we even cut that down? That's... Nah. There's no way we can cut that down. That thing's huge. How far down does that go underneath the ground? Quite a way. Yeah. We may have to do some... Samparupa or whatever the thing's called. I don't know how you pronounce it. In here. Of course, I don't want to do too much. Why, you may ask? Well, I actually want to do some of that in the winter time. I think that would be real cool. Now, what I was thinking with this lights here, I don't know if anyone could ever do it. Hey, is that pallet forks? It is. We can pick that up using a forklift. No poop. Oh, I didn't know that. That looks... that's cool. I'll have to try that at some point now. At the end of the video, I'll take it back to the yard. What I was thinking is doing some forestry in the wintertime. So what we'll do is we'll head back over to the yard, grab our Ford with the logging trailer, go down to the store, pick up our chainsaw, and we'll get cutting. That, or we'll be renting the harvester, which we'll end up needing to load up at a different point. We may end up doing that actually instead. Let's have a look at our balance and everything first. So I thought I'd explain my thought process right now. The trailer that we've got is going to cost 54k, which we can't obviously warrant paying or buying right off the bat. And the Sampo is going to cost us 16.5k to rent. Yeah, correct, and then we would have to trailer it down anyway. Again, I don't think I'm going to get my money's worth from that, so we will rent this for 4,752. As long as we make a good amount of money, we'll go ahead and buy that, especially with grain over the winter months and stuff like that. I think it's going to be profitable eventually to buy this. So what we'll do is we'll lease it now. So that's that. And of course we'll need a chainsaw, which can be no other than a still. That was straight off the hop buy. No worries about that. And we'll hop into our Ford. Before I just go over the thought process there. Since as I usually get asked, here's Boris. He's doing well, still slithering around. Yep. Slithering away. So, got the Ford. I did suddenly think the Steyr would have been a good one, our little two-wheel drive tractor. But at the same time, I know this trailer does get fairly heavy after a while with logs in it, so probably best sticking to the Ford for the forestry stuff. Which sucks because the Steyr can have tyre chains on it. Which, spoiler alert, maybe make some good fun videos for the snow. So we'll head off to the forest, trying to keep this video a bit more action-packed. Some of them have lacked a little bit. I'm not too sure about Field 20 what we'll do, whether we'll hire a seeder in or run. Well, we're live streaming at some point doing that. I know. We do have over 300,000 litres of barley. Yes, you heard correct. That to put a dent into, we may end up renting the semi-trailer, the bulker, and take that and sell off our grain. Sorry about the cut there. Guess someone shut the front door locking it up for the night. Anyway, so we've got 300k. What we may end up doing is renting the trailer, put behind one of the tractors, be fast track, or more than likely probably the John Deere. Make a use for that. Hopefully the update comes out for that pretty soon. Bring some grain off to Sal. Probably want to do that fairly soon, honestly. It's getting in towards the end of the summer. Grain should be dry by now. So something I may do during the live streams this week. Of course, this is Friday, so at this point, you guys should know if I've already done that during the live stream. That or I do it off camera. One of the two. Take it nice and steady down here. I love areas like this. Looks amazing. And just coming out and bam, right into forestry. Amazing. So we are going to be taking a left. Now this down here, where I'm parking the tractor right now, is going to be amazing for chopping up the trees. Clear, sort of nice clearing for that. What we may end up doing is bringing down the mower to chopping down some of this. Unfortunately, Stuff like the thistles here that you'll see, which is real nice actually. Dockweed, or whatever it's called, I can't remember the name. Thistles. Not thistles, dockweed, actually, some of it could be. Nettles, stuff like that. We can't cut, that's just texture. Which would be amazing if we could bring a brush hog down and chop that up. So here is our chainsaw. So the first tree to go down on Sandy Bay will be this one. Hopefully I'm going the right way. We'll find out real quick. I think it's going to go... Oh, yep, cool. Wow, it didn't actually roll too much neither. That is amazing. Alright, we'll delimit. Now the little ends I'm going to stack. I have not done any wood chips. I do want to add the biomass heating plant, whatever, at the farm somehow. Magically may appear using the hand of God. I don't know yet. That's one thing I do want to use and do. So maybe using the small wood chipper on the Steyr actually would be a good one for that. Right, into the tractor. As we don't have any ways of pulling stuff towards us, I really wish we did. Hopefully the shield with the script for the winch will come out soon. As most of you will remember, I did use that on Thornton quite heavily towards the end of 15. I must say I had a whole bunch of fun using it. Strap that. Means we can technically let go. It can kind of do its own thing there. Once you've got it by the strap, it ain't coming off anywhere. Which is pretty awesome. If it does end up falling off, as you can see here, something funky's going on, but it's the only way of pulling stuff down like this. I know it's not realistic, but heck, it works. Alright, we could just load up into the crane. But we'll put the controller underneath the desk for you guys, the click and the noise. That'll do, just there. Actually a good old... Come on, let go. Thank you. Good old size log there, actually. So what do we think about there, maybe? Now there is tools or mods out there to measure stuff like this. For me, I just guess. Don't bother me any. Now I still wouldn't mind, and this could be where I do most of my forestry operations, as this is a real nice forest. It reminds me actually of what the UK actually looks like forest-wise. And no map does that. No UK map currently, and I'm not saying this is the first, it could be, as far as I'm aware, has any realistic looking forest in it for the UK. So we can be the forestry commission going in there, chopping down some trees and whatnot. So basically, this section here, I'm not going to do anything with them, I'm actually going to stack off somewhere. I really want to get a skid steer for doing stuff like this and mucking out the barns. It'll be kind of cool. So what we'll do is we'll bring the tractor down a little bit, about there, so at least we can be able to grab both of them. Jump up into the crane, swap modes to lower the feet down. Can't really see the shadows coming in there. Whee! Dunk. I did change up some of my graphical settings to do with shadows, stuff like that. I may end up putting them back. Just a bit more to try and eke out performance from when we were trying to chase the issues with Sandy Bay and the FPS loss, which clearly wasn't anything my end, which was the gates, which I believe are getting redone, or have been redone probably already. The Dorset's gates that was being used were presumably really high polygon count for no need. So if I go silent, it's because I'm just trying to concentrate getting these on. It's one thing I have noticed when I do forestry is I get pretty quiet when I'm doing it. I would. Actually, that's probably better. No need to bring the Land Rover down quite yet with the floodlights on. Now, as I was saying with that, I don't think I ever finished my sentence on that. I do notice I'm getting bad for that. And that is, it'd be cool if someone made it so that lizard floodlight generator unit took diesel to run it. And you'd have to start it, and you got a engine noise, nothing crazy loud like the tractors, but enough to know, hey, that machine's on and you actually need to start looking after it, fuel and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool. I think Giant's kind of missed a beat with that one. And only if the machine is on, you can then have lighting. Instead of all of a sudden switching it on and the Flandern feet come down and the light bit mask goes up. Which, yeah, I know I'm not a fan of personally. Problem with that is you probably need to turn it into a semi-drivable vehicle like the conveyor belts to switch it on anyway. But actually, in saying that, no, you wouldn't. I believe you can drive it, but there is the wood chipper that is trailered, but it is got an engine. I don't think you need to put fuel in that though. I've never used it, so correct me if I'm wrong. Stuff like that I wouldn't mind getting into, using some of the bigger forestry equipment again. It has been far too long. Oh, that's going to fall out. Where that one log is, it's kind of screwing me up pretty good. Maybe able to knock it over a bit there. Close up the claw. That'll do. Like I say, the end bit is not a good piece. And we can use that for wood chips. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, but you can get that on the go. Something different. As long as we're not going to make a ton of money. If we're going to make a ton of money off that, do I want to have that? Maybe not. Of course, after I've done this video, what am I going to be doing? Well, I have a butt ton of videos to go through, process the audio, and render. Okay, who is the next victim? Probably this guy. I wonder if I could hold two buttons at the same time to stay crouched using the controller, and you can. Just a pain. That's actually a real big tree. Now, I don't think the Merlot is capable of this, but this we could probably do with the Merlot. That is a heck of a tree. We'll give it a go. No tree too big, no tree too small. We would take them all. And by the time we've got this, it'll probably be almost the end of the video. That. And our seeding should be done for winter barley and winter wheat. Which I'm not sure if I'm going to have to fertilise. I'm not too sure on that one because the fertilisation with seasons does seem to be a little bit screwed, unfortunately, which is very disappointing. Hopefully that gets fixed relatively soon. I'm not sure what's causing it. I know it is seasons though. So downside to using a WIP. How heavy is this tree going to be, is the question. Right, this I'm going to need landing feet all the way down. Oh, come on, there we go. Now whether we get a chance to take this in, I don't know this load. Hopefully we will. I'm trying my best to get this done in a good manner. A good manner of time, should I say. Come on, there we go. Right that there. Try that again. Something's moving. I don't know if it's a crane or the tree. It's the tree. Why is the tree moving like that? That's strange. Let's tell you guys, I don't know why, but I am so tired today. I haven't said much of that, about that today, but yeah. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is my favourite way of doing forestry with this trailer and this setup I'm using. Just a chainsaw, small time, nothing crazy. But to me it is so much more enjoyable than using the big old machinery. If that sample wasn't too expensive, we were going to rent that and use that instead. But even then I'm still going to have to use this. So before I know it, I'm still looking at what? How much was this to rent? 4K, that 50 odd. Maybe nearly 70 grand to do this, what I'm doing now. Yeah, it'd be quicker and whatnot. But as I said again, I'll still need to have a log trailer of some sort, and I don't think they give you a small log-in trailer, which would be pulled behind a tractor, other than the IT runner. Again, as I always say, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the rest is junk. And it's these little bits I want a skid steer for. I think that'll be the next big purchase on the farm. That we should actually be able to do if we do get rid of the Fent header. And like I said, I probably will keep the trailer. I think at times it'll be far much more easier to use. Right, that looks like it was meant for here. Oh, come on now, stay in there. Landing legs up, in cab and reverse. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Apparently I have Facebook open still. I always check that I've got that shut off, but apparently I did not. The next question, who was it disturbing me? Spin that around and lay that. Hopefully that is the only message I'm going to get. This one, wooden cut, so that is our trailer. Fold that up. So what I'll do is I'll cut out most of the driving because we are running out of time. But we'll head down to the sawmill. And because I run this in real time, we're actually going to have this trailer for a good amount of time, so hopefully we will get enough between various different things, selling and buying and all that good stuff, of being able to purchase this trailer. And that will be that. I always keep this back here, no need to, but that's the way I just do it. Keeps it out of the way. Strap there, strap there, strap there, and we'll see you guys down at the sawmill. I actually decided that I'll take you guys on this drive, considering it's some roads that we never really use. Pull up the map so you guys can get a feel of it. Okay, weird collisions here, apparently. That was weird, because that should... traffic hit into me there, but that was my fault. I think that collision sticks out a little too much there. What is with the green boxes on every post? Wow. Oh, the blue boxes, oh my god. I'm colourblind, honest. So yeah, as I was saying, it's basically roads that we never really drive down. Never have the need anymore. Willow Farm, honestly, other than storage for bales maybe, but it's a little far for bales. It's pointless using the place, honestly. I don't know what I could do up there. It's definitely not the main yard. It's a shame because you actually start off there too. So the light is starting to slowly fade. Hey, a bit of FPS drop there for whatever reason. It's 7:15 at night, and it's actually coming up to 9 o'clock real time. And we'll be taking a right turn here. I didn't realise it was so steep. I never get vehicles down this section. Quality timber. Yes, we have quality timber being delivered. And apparently we got a train going by in real life. That's too funny. And a C-130 going over. Wow, that's quite the bump there, dude. I wondered if we'd get actual water in here. Oh, look at the reflection. That looks so much better. Now I understand why you've got water here. No, I know Oxygen David changed this quite some time ago. I've not even seen it until now. So the other sell point, where is that? It's the first time at this sawmill for quite a while. Maybe over here. Wooden timber. Yep, cool. So we'll take a drive over here. Start off our wood. Our timber. And see how much we get. Hopefully it's going to be a good amount. So that's technically 2 trees minus the ends that will keep for wood chips. So one thing I will say, Oxygen David, if you are watching, that little lip there is pretty dramatic. If that is a sound point, may be worth smoothing. I don't know how these smaller trailers will cope with that. And does this work? Oh. I think the trigger needs to be raised a little bit. Wow, why is that trigger so small? Holy cow. Very thin. Now, of course, you may say I've got no point in that's because I needed to jump into no hide and fly mode. Yeah, that trigger needs to get raised up, Dave. That's far, far, far too small. So I say I've not noticed anything around sort of game breaking, but this is definitely something that needs work on. And because I shifted, will it take that? No. Well, I'll start these off camera. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, which will be Monday, as they sell, they give us a good amount of money. We'll be back next week, unless hopefully Cobra Park Farm has been released. It'll be on Sandy Bay. I was just saying that I've had enough Cobra until it's updated. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. See ya.